Hi guys, today's video goes out to Musk and Dusk, who has left some lovely comments on my videos lately. One of the videos that we've been sort of chatting on was one of my curl training tutorials that I've done. We were sort of comparing brush styling versus finger coiling, and I did mention a new method of curl training that I've recently started playing with, but I don't think I did a very good job of explaining it. So I have decided to put it into a video to show you guys. Now, there are pros and cons of curl training. So if you are in the awkward transition phase, if you've just started looking after your natural hair, curl training can encourage the curl's memory to reset. So that can sort of make the transition a little bit less difficult. It can also reduce frizz if you've got particularly stubborn frizzy hair. If you have a lot of halo frizz like I sometimes get, if you curl train with plenty of water and product, you can tuck those frizzies in and get a more defined curl with less of the frizz. However, you cannot force hair to curl. If it doesn't want to curl, no amount of curl training will force it to curl. But if you do have textured hair, curl training can help. And hopefully this video will give you a nice, quick, easy method of getting defined curls. So let's see how I get on. So as you can see, my hair is freshly washed. All I did was I conditioned and detangled with the Aldi volume conditioner first. Then, because my scalp has been feeling a little bit itchy, my hair's been feeling a little bit weighed down, I did a double cleanse with the Lush shampoo. I love how that makes my hair feel. And then I haven't put any leave-in or cream or anything in my hair yet, because I'm trying to sort of go quite minimalist with my products today, because as I said, my hair's feeling a little bit weighed down. So this is, it feels, I don't know if you can see, it feels slightly microfibery. So I've just had my hair wrapped up in this towel while I did my makeup. Here's what we're working with. It feels nice and clean, doesn't feel gunky or weighed down or anything, which is, you know, always a good starting place. So I've got the Lush all-in-one styler for curly hair. This is amazing, this stuff. It gives my hair such good slip whilst I'm brush styling. And then I'm gonna, once I've brush styled and finger coiled with this for slip, all I'm gonna do is scrunch in a little bit of the Shockwaves Tough Stuff hair gel. I do have videos reviewing both of these if you guys wanted to go check them out. Just trying not to knock my camera over. I've got my Behairful brush. I will pop a referral link and discount code down in the description box. This is possibly the greatest invention ever. I love how gentle it is on my hair while smoothing down any frizzies. My hair has genuinely never looked better since I've started using this. And then I've got just a bottle of water in case my hair starts to dry a little bit, which, to be fair, where it's been wrapped up in the towel, I think I will give it just a little spritz. Because when you're brush styling, curl training and all that, ideally you want your hair to be quite wet, because then it avoids frizz. So, let's start. So I don't know what is going on with my hair at the moment. I don't know if it's from where I cut it or if it's the cold weather or what. I found I'm not needing to use as much of this as I have done in the past. When my hair was long and when I first started using this, I would do one pump per section of my hair whilst brush styling. Like I said, I don't know what's going on, but I feel like that's too much for my hair now, so I'm going to do one pump per side instead. So just one little squirt. And then I rub it in my hands until my hands go white. That's sort of how you know you've blended the product out and it's going to distribute more evenly through your hair. So I'm raking it through, starting at the mid-lengths and ends and then sort of touching the top of my hair, because we don't want to be applying loads and loads of product to your roots, because that's what causes your curls and waves to get weighed down and yuck. And then sometimes if I rub my hands together again, it has a little bit, you can't really see, my hands go white again. It's like I call it double emulsifying just because it seems logical, but yeah, that's just a little trick that I've used. It works as well with the Boots curl cream, just to make that product go a little bit further. So I'm going to do the same on the other side. Oh. And as I'm raking through the product, I am gently sort of finger detangling my hair to minimise the snags when I start brush styling. So now that feels more or less evenly distributed, I can feel my hair's gone quite soft and slippy, which is what we want. I'm going to clip up the top half of my hair, including my new shorter bits at the front. I say new shorter bits, they're not, they're just awkward. I'm using one of my trusty bird clips, alligator clips, whatever you want to call them, just to keep them out of the way. Now here comes the magic. I'll scooch a little bit closer. I'm sectioning my hair sort of vertically, but not massively. Oh, I can't talk, that made no sense. Then you can see I'm holding the Behairful brush vertically, making sure that the section is nice and detangled. Then I'm going to pop my fingers into the hair, like so. So it's giving it 4 clumps. Then I'm just going to quickly twirl the clump around my finger. I'm aware that dark hair and a dark top isn't going to give the most visible results while I'm doing it. I also feel like my hair's not wet enough, so I might give it another little spritz. So hopefully, if I turn so you can see it here, you can see the more curled and defined curls. I'm having a shocker today. So that took 30 seconds, so it's nice and quick and it does give good results. I'm just going to give my hair another little spray for luck. So now comes the experiment. I will finger coil like that the rest of my hair, and we will see how long it's going to take to do my whole head. So that took 12 minutes and 55 seconds from start to finish. As you can see, it's more or less giving me defined ringlets. So what I'm going to do now is take just an old pyjama top and gently scrunch my hair. This helps really make my curls pop, and it also removes any excess water and hair products, and it just really speeds up the drying time, because I don't know about you, but I find drying my hair so tedious. So I'm just very gently giving it a little scrunch. This can sometimes break up the curl clumps and make them go a little bit wonky, but that is the price you've got to pay. So now I've done that, I'm going to dry my hair using my Black Orchid diffuser. I'm going to do it on, I always forget even though I do it like twice a week, high speed, medium heat, because that is the quickest. I know some people like to do it on high speed, but my hairdryer is so old I worry that it's gonna explode if I try that. And I know some people don't use heat at all, but my hair takes ages to dry as it is. Then what I'll do is when my hair is dry, we will scrunch out the crunch together and go through the results. Wow. So let me just get my hair into some sort of arrangement. I dry my hair upside down because I find that helps with volume, as you can see, but it does always go a little bit crazy, particularly on top, because I think when I cut my hair I cut the top layers a little bit too short, but hey ho. So here we have the results. If I lean forwards, you can see, wow, that there are some very defined curls. Obviously there is a little bit of craziness because that is just one of the joys of having curly hair, but the curls are a lot more defined than if I didn't do any sort of curl training. So what I'm going to do now is get up. So I've recently started trying to sort of seal my hair once it's dry. If my hair is completely 100% dry and there is a nice sort of crunchy cast to get rid of, I will use a few drops of the coconut capillary argan serum. Now, as it happens, my hair doesn't have that much of a cast today because I haven't got that many products in it. It's just the cream and the gel. I haven't put any mousse or anything in it. So what I'm going to do is take some of my Imbue Curl Energizing Hydration Serum. I think I've got a video reviewing this. If not, I've mentioned it a lot because this is not quite so rich as the oil. So what I'm going to do is just, let's take 2 pumps for luck, and then mix it in with a little bit of water because it is lightweight, but it is still a cream at the end of the day. Even then, that might be a bit too much. Wipe off a little bit. There we go. So yeah, 1 pump mixed with water will be enough. This is what it looks like. You can sort of see. Then I am gonna just gently smooth over my hair. This is called the praying hands method, and it's really good for smoothing down any frizzies that are trying to escape. And it can also, if I remember correctly, if you apply products when your hair is wet using the praying hands method, if you're reluctant to brush style, I'm fairly certain that praying hands does help put your hair into clumps as well, if you want the clumps but don't want to use a brush. And then I'm just giving it a very gentle scrunch to put back any of the stretched outness. It's the opposite of what I want. So then what you can do, if you so choose, is any of these particularly big clumps. I think this one I will sort out. These are called cannibal clumps. I've seen them on social media. Just very gently find the natural gap in the curl and pull them apart. Now you might find that they go back. If your hair is anything like mine, as stubborn as mine, the curls might go back, but just sort of keep separating them out and hope for the best. So that was my super speedy curl training finger coiling tutorial. Thank you again to Musk and Dusk for your lovely comments. I hope this video has explained how to do it a little bit better than I can in a comment. Speaking of comments, if you have tried this curl training method, if there's anything you guys want to see, if you want to get a little shout out, let me know down in the comments. As always, don't forget to hit like, subscribe and share, and I will see you soon. Bye bye! Who has left some nice do I need to sneeze? Probably. But if your hair is textured, with fluff on my lip. So I don't know what's going on with my hair at the moment. If it's, I don't know. I'll start that again.